Hi, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're checking out this brand new Pterosaur. We have Jurassic World Survival Frenzy Pack Ferrodraco. I gotta say, this Pterosaur has a pretty cool color scheme across the top of the wings. Now let's crack on and get it unpacked. Here we have Ferrodraco off the packaging. Let's just reposition its head. The yellow wings with black markings look great. The beak features this crest at the tip of his snout and is painted in this pale yellow tone. We have no extra paint detailing on the teeth, and the figure is this reddish-brown tone. The underside of the wings have no contrasting markings like on top. All round, this is a pretty neat addition to Mattel's Pterosaur range. On top of the head, we have these larger pigno fibers, giving the figure a head-like crest. They almost look like feathers. The beak has this prominent crest here at the tip of the snout. The top half is painted in this yellowish tone, while the bottom half is moulded in a slightly different tone. The beak opens up like this, and it's a shame the teeth haven't been painted white, as this would have helped them stand out against the yellow. Inside, we have its tongue painted in this pink tone, and when shut, the teeth interlock nicely. We have articulation at the neck, and it can spin all the way round, just like this. The eyes are very small on this figure. With some contrasting paint detailing around them, this would have made them stand out better. The head, body and legs is this reddish-brown tone with some dark speckling across the figure. The texturing across the figure has various sized pigno fibers, and we have this unusual looking tail. Checking out the underside of the figure, again we have a mixture of various sized pigno fibers. We have a slightly thicker patch of them just here in the middle of the body. The legs are articulated and are also connected together. The pigno fibers on the legs seem to stop halfway down, and we have a much smoother finish to the legs and feet. And I'm not sure what's going on with the tail sculpt, as they actually look like feathers. The vibrant yellow wings with black markings look great. The wing membranes are textured really well, with even more finer pigno fiber detailing. The fine detailing also feels rough to the touch. The arms are also textured nicely. The small fingers could have done with some painted claws. The fine detailing carries along to the wing tip. The trailing edge of the wing has a jagged finish to it, like they've been torn. And we have much of the same texturing and detailing on the opposite wing. The black markings are different, along with a slightly different jagged finish on this wing's trailing edge. Now let's check out the articulation on the wings. As you can see, they can turn all the way around just like this, and they can lift up and down like a flapping motion. It's the usual style of wing articulation that we find on pterosaurs. Now here's a front view. Here you can see how far the wings can lift up and how far they can fold down. And so they go down just like this. So their articulation downward is much further than upwards. Here we have the underside of the wings. We have no additional markings on them like the top. So without any extra paint across them, we can get a better look at the fine pigno fiber texturing. And just look at all the dark speckling across the underside of the figure. So without any extra paint underneath the wings, all this nice texturing shows through. Here's the figure's FACSAT code. Now let's crack on and get him scanned in. And here he is scanned in. Here's the front of him. Side, back, other side. Here's the info. So how tall he is, that is fish, weighs him as 2 cats, and crikey, his origin's Australia. For comparison, here we have Ferrodraco alongside 3 other pterosaurs. We have Sungrypterus, Dimorphodon, and Ornithochirus. Starting off, we have Dino Tracker's Danger Pack Ornithochirus, who is closely related to Ferrodraco. Here you can see both pterosaurs have snout-crested beaks. Next up we have Epic Evolution Danger Pack Dimorphodon. There are no markings on top of the wings, but there are some underneath. And as you can see, they have very different style of heads. Finally, we have Chaos Theory Danger Pack Sungrypterus. And again, this pterosaur's markings are on the underside of its wings. And here you can see they're very different style of head and beaks. Ferrodraco was discovered in Queensland, Australia in 2017, but not named until 2019, and is the most complete pterosaur fossil discovered in Australia. It's said that Ferrodraco is closely related to Ornithocheirus, but both these pterosaurs actually lived worlds apart. Ornithocheirus was discovered in England, whilst Ferrodraco was found thousands of miles away in Australia. There's an interesting new pterosaur from Mattel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.